What's up YouTube, InfectedXenon here, coming at you guys with the top 10 Archetype specific boss monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to try to make this video under 6 minutes because I'm having a busy day today and I kind of want to upload it before I go. So without further ado, the top 10 Archetype specific boss monsters. It is here for you guys to see, and yeah, banned or not, because this card is obviously banned and this card is limited, so yeah. Fire King, High Avatar Garunix, level 8. Fire, 2700 attack, 1700 defense. Its effect reads: during the next standby phase, after this card is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, special summon this card from the graveyard. When you do, destroy all other monsters on the field. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Fire King monster from your deck, except Fire King High Avatar Garunix. Yeah, I said that right. So pretty much what you do is, no matter what you do to this card, as long as it ends up in the graveyard, unless you send it, which is kind of hard, it's going to get an effect. You send it by a card effect, it's going to come back and blow up your field. It will blow up all monsters on the field. If you destroy by battle, it special summons a Barong, pretty much. So I mean, you're going to really have to, you know, get a D-Fissure or Macrocosmos out when you get him out, so you can avoid that. Of course, he's at number 10. His effect is broken, but he's at number 10 because in your hand he's dead. Like, all you can do is trade him out because he's literally dead after he's in your hand. Number 9 is Infinity Doom Dragon, a level 8 Dark Synchro, 1 Dark Tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner dark monsters. I mean, it's really not archetype specific, but it kind of is because no one uses this unless you're using Infinities. So its effect reads: while you have no cards in your hand, once per turn you can destroy one monster your opponent controls, face down or face up, and inflict damage equal to half of the monster's attack to your opponent. This card cannot declare an attack the turn this card is activated. They set Snowman Eater, they set Fossil Dino, they set, you know, anything that can remove this card. Its effect to destroy is amazing. And you do a little bit of burn, and then with any other monsters you have on field, you can push. And at 3k, it's kind of hard to get over unless you like Dark Hole or get it baited out with a trap card of the sorts. So he's at my number 8 spot. My number, this is my number 9 spot. My number 8 spot goes to High Priestess of Prophecy, level 7. 2500 attack, 2100 defense, a light, and its effect reads: you can reveal 3 spellbook spell cards in your hand. Yeah, I'm going like Buster Rhyme status, you know, spitting out the effects. You can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can banish one spellbook spell card from your hand or graveyard to target one card in the field. Destroy that target. I mean, it's really, I have it at you know, pretty low spot because it's at 2500 and it can pop. I mean, sure, that's great, but we have a Hyperion that can do that really. But I don't really. I feel like Priestess is better because it makes more plays and it has more support. And you also have that spellbook card that protects it from spells or traps, just to protect the extra. And all around, I think that High Priestess is pretty cool, and you know, it's a girl, so yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? So yeah, next for number 7, we got Elemental Hero the Shining. I think she's really, you know, amazing because she's really amazing. I think he's really amazing because when he dies, you recycle your 2 monsters you get back, and I forgot to read its stats. Level 8 light, 2600 attack, 2100 defense, 1 elemental hero monster, and 1 light monster. Must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card gains 300 attack for each of your banished hero monsters, or elemental hero. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target up to 2 of your banished elemental hero monsters, add those targets to your hand. Pretty much the 2 that you miracle fusion for it, you get them back. And yeah, I think it's really good, and because it usually becomes 3200 as well. And yeah, you're gonna have to send it, or you know, make it mistiming so it doesn't get that effect off, because you just like banish Stratos, Alias, and keep recycling your plays. Number 6 goes to Mermail Abyss Megalo, level 7 water, 2400, 1900 defense. Discard 2 other water monsters to the graveyard, special summon it from your hand. You have to reveal it. When you do, you can add 1 Abyss spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. So you can add you know, a Abyss Sphere. You can tribute 1 other face up attack position water monster. This card this card can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn, because you know you have multiple battle phases a turn. Don't know what that's supposed to mean. Someone can clarify that to me, because sometimes I say things and people clarify by message. Feel free to do that on that. Okay, so pretty much you get 2 effects off when you discard 2 monsters. Then you can like summon Lind, tribute it off for Megalo's effect to attack twice, and you can special summon like a lead from your deck. So it's pretty broken, and I have him at the number 6 spot. Number 5 is Carrier's Enmity, 2 level 3 monsters. So you let it go tour guide to tour guide. Water, 1500, 1500. and its effect reads: once per turn you can attach one XC material from this card. That's a cost. Special summon one wind up monster from your hand or deck. When the face up wind up monster on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, except during the damage step, you can attach one XC material from this card to target that monster, return that target to the hand. So yeah, pretty cool. So let's say you have him and Magician, destroy it, detach, add it back to hand, and you can special summon any wind up from your deck or hand. So why I have this card at the number 5 spot, it was either between Megalo or Zenmaity, but the reason I had Zenmaity pushed forward, get it pushed because swam forward is because it's a boat. Anyways, I have it at the number 5 spot because I feel like you go tour guide Zenmaity. This was back in the day, back when you had 3 of him. Then you had to go, special summon. It would just create a loop. I can't really remember the loop right now, but you would just create a loop. Hey, you have 3 Zenmaities on board and then 2 big XCs on board. So yeah, it was pretty crazy, and yeah, this card is insane. Now that I think about it, it's impossible to have 5 XCs out at the same time, but you know what I meant. Mocking the Fortress, because it's Mocking the Fortress, it's a level 7 Earth, 2500 and 1600. You can discard one machine type monster whose total levels equal 8 or more. Then special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, target one card your opponent controls, destroy that target. Before resolving an opponent's monster effect that targets this face-up card, look at your opponent's hand and discard one card from their hand. If you saw my previous structure deck of boss monsters, you will see why this card is there. It's insane. It really is. Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time getting past it. So if your opponent special summons Mocking the Fortress, you're gonna have a bad time. Grapha, Dragon Lord of the Dark World, Dark, level 8, 2700, 1800 split. You can special summon this card from your graveyard by returning one face-up Dark World monster you control to the hand, except Grapha. Sorry, and then the other effect is if you discard it by your opponent's effect, you look at their hand, you pick a card from their hands and look at it. If it's a monster, special summon to your side of the field, and if it's by your effect, you destroy a monster on the. You pop a card, or if it's your opponent, you do both. But I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm blinking out right now, so. It's pretty broken. Yeah, enough said. If you saw my other one, you can see the explanation for that. Number 2, Judgment Dragon. Level 8, light, 3k, 26k. Yeah, 26,000 defense. Yeah. 2,600 defense. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand by having 4 or more light torn monsters with different names in your graveyard. And cannot be special summoned by other ways. You can pay 1,000 life points, destroy all other cards on the field. During each of your end phases, send the top 4 cards of your deck to the hand. You must control this face-up card to activate and to resolve this effect. Pretty much, it's so easy to get Light Torrent engraved. Be real. There's Solar Recharge, Charge, Lila, Raikou. Every single Light Torrent card mills pretty much, except for the Arcus, I think, or Garoth, one of those 2. And yeah, I'm not very familiar. And this card is so manipulative in the deck. The only times you can draw it is not be able to drop it is if you play 5, and those 5 specifics are in the graveyard before you can draw 3 JD, which is kind of unlikely because you play 3 of it. And it blows up the entire field and then swings for 1,000. You pay 1,000. You pay 1,000, blow up their field, hit for 3k. They send more stuff, pay 1,000, hit for 3k. It's ridiculous, and you can do it more than once per turn. So let's say you hit it, they drop a Gores, main phase 2, boom, another one. Just do it again. So yeah, it's pretty broken. Field clearage and big hits. And my number 1 spot goes to Legendary 6 Samurai Shien Dark, level 5 Synchro, 2500. Requires 1 Warrior type tuner and 1 or more non-tuner 6 Samurais. Once per turn during either player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell or trap card, you can negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. If this card will be destroyed, you can destroy another face-up 6 Samurai instead. Why is this card broken and at number 1? Because it's at 1 for a reason, right? This 6 Samurai deck literally revolves around summoning this guy Turbo and sitting on him, protecting him with Musakani and endless amounts of trap cards, just to make sure that you can only activate 1 spell or trap per turn. It's during both turns as well, so when your turn, and then as soon as your turn ends, it gets reset. And I hate this damn card. I always have hated Samurais because, I don't know, I've played Samurais for a while too, and I just thought Shien was such a bitch card. It's hard to get out. It's hard to get off the field, and when you do, you have, double-edged sword technique to push for game. You have, Monster Reborn, stuff like that. This card is impossible. I hate it. And then the fact that you can destroy another face-up 6 samurai monster when you finally have a chance to get rid of it forces you to attack into the other 6 samurai monster before you attack into Shien. If you only got one attack, you better attack the other samurai monster unless you're bad. Alright, so that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about the top 10 archetype specific boss monsters. I'm going to do more top videos. I think I actually do like making, ranking cards and stuff, whatever. I'm probably going to do, my next episode will be top 10, and leave it in the comment section below. I could do top 5 or top 20. Don't feel like going past that. And yeah, I'll probably do the top 10 budget decks of the format next. So yeah, pretty much, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, InfectedXenon signing off.